Good morning, my fellow students. My name is Atlaha Malebo. Today, what I prepared for you is mathematics lesson, and this lesson is for grade 1's term 2. The content area of this lesson is numbers, operation, and relationships. The lesson of this topic is counting objects. And the CAPS document number of this lesson is from 127 to 128. The resources that I have for this lesson is here I have stones, I have my chart number, my worksheet where I did my draft for lesson, the flashcards, and here are the beads and my sticks. For prior knowledge, learners counted out object reliability to 20 in term 1, and in term 2, counting range is extended to 50. In term 2, learners are counting more objects and they should learn how to position the object when counting so that when they check their count, the arrangement helps them to count more easily. For a lesson introduction, learners will count more objects up to 50 in their chart. It's here I indicated in the chart where they should stop counting. From there, the teacher will ask to revise days of the week. They know there are 7 days in the week. They will count they will arrive Monday, Tuesday until Sunday. How many tables are in the class? How many student learners with the red chairs and yellow chairs? This will help them to refresh memory by counting out those objects and comparing the colors counted on chairs. From there, teacher will ask learners to clap their hands 15 times. They will do accordingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So in other words, they'll be counting for 15 times. And from there, again, teacher will ask the learner to show 8 fingers in the sky. So this is what they're going to do by showing off 8 fingers in the sky, and they'll be counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Detailed description of the introduction. Learners will count to 50 using their chart. Learners will assist teacher on putting objects that are needed to be counted on the table. Such objects are the stones, I have sticks, and I have beads. Learners will be asked to count out those cups with stones, then beads, and the sticks. From there, learners will be asked for comparison of the weight filled with sticks. Here is the glass filled with the cups filled with sticks, and then with stone. So learners will compare the two, and they will state that the cup filled with stone is heavier than the cup filled with sticks. For lesson development outcome, learners will be able to count ungrouped counters and counters arranged in groups. Here with me, I have my stones. And on my left, I call this group counters because these stones are inside of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we call this a grouped object. And on my right, I have ungrouped object. The reason why this is called grouped object is because these objects are not in set, they are scattered. So it's not going to be easy for children to read those because they are scattered. So between group object and ungrouped object, learners will find easier to count grouped objects because they are in set. For lesson development of assessment strategies, learner will be observed if they are touching and counting each object to count out. Like touching, when they read, they touch the object, they touch what they see in front of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And from there, for flashcards, learners will be given those 5 cards, and then teacher will tell the learners to arrange the cards in order from smallest to the biggest and from the biggest to the smallest. The lesson of counting is very broad. So in this lesson, we have 2 activities. Number 1 activity, learners will work in groups. Number 1, the teacher's duties on this activity. Teacher will place a string of beads or a counters on the learners' tables and ask learners to count to 10 using the beads or counters. They will read from this string 1 to they will count up to 10. From there, we'll ask learners what they can tell about number 10. Allow many different learners to answer and discuss each answer. Encourage learners to come up with different ideas. For example, 10 is bigger than 9, 10 is less than 11. Let them discuss what they've noticed in pairs and do the same with 11 and 12. This is activity for whole class. On this activity, teacher will stick the number symbol and number name cards on the board and point to the number symbol 10 to 15 and explain to learners that this is how we write 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15 as a symbol. From there, our teacher will ask children to take out their number chart and find the number symbols from 11 to 15. In this activity, learners will count the unfixed cubes and color the correct answer.